Your juke pack. Yeah, man. Since a wanna man on my boy head. If you want a juke pack, we gonna make money off of now.
Yeah. You know, like a nigga invented the game since, hey, I see this nigga come up. I swear, like, I see this nigga come up. How you been, man?
I appreciate you too, bro.
Every time, man.
Yeah, you good?
Every time. I need that Boosie, man.
Yeah.
You know, I need you. They asking for you. They asking for you.
Listen, no, he should have let that man family grieve before he did all this old dapping and hugging. Everybody just seen that motherfucking trial and seen that this man resurface footage of him getting shot. But he want to go over there, do all this. Hey, I see, man. All that. I ain't even gonna lie, I failed the test. I told my family, I told my staff, I told my team members of my Muslim community that I wasn't gonna say shit about the nigga Boosie. I just seen this with him and the old boy, and this like struck a nerve. But that's my word. From now on, I ain't gonna say about the nigga. Zero. I'm gonna stay off all the bullshit. I'm gonna stop trolling. I think I got my get back. You know, I just was mad that he did all that me while I was in prison, and you know, I got out. And, you know, we couldn't talk and we couldn't meet up. I was just like, nigga ain't my friend no way, so I might as well just keep going on and on. But at my word, I'm finna delete this off my story, and I'ma just lead it on. That's my word.
Now let's talk about this Ralo and Boosie situation for a minute, right? Because now you got Wack100 who done put his opinion on it and called out Ralo to stop poking at Boosie and address that paperwork. But before we do that, because I'm definitely about to play that clip and break that all the way down, Ralo, I need to holler at you for a minute real quick, man, and tell you what your people might not have told you, man, but what you really need to hear. You see, Ralo, we all witnessed the anticipation of you being free disappear like a damn David Copperfield magic trick or something, right? And even though Boosie did acknowledge it, we know that ain't the real reason why your motion died out. We all know it was that leaked phone call. Matter of fact, if y'all don't remember that phone call, it was this phone call right here that put that stain on Ralo's jacket.
That's what the transcript say.
Okay, I'm not opposition to that. Listen, when you go in there, they ask you other questions. I made my presentation. They started asking other questions.
You know the code though. That's what I'm saying. You know the code. You ain't supposed to have no meeting with them folks in the first place.
Queen, I was presented a situation that other. Only reason why you know about this is because of the prosecution misconduct hearing. All these rappers pay that money to get out of jail.
But we ain't these rap niggas though.
Listen, please consider this. I got caught with this on the plane. Say, what the fuck you thought I was gonna do?
Take your lick. Like shit, it's just so. Well, okay. Look, listen. Remember when before you got locked up, I used to always tell you, "Hey, don't do this. Hey, don't do that. Hey,
I agree with you, Shay.
And you used to tell me, it's just some weed. So if it's just some weed, why you ain't just go in there and chin up?
Guess what?
Man, this shit say. This what Brian Steele say. He said, if it comes out on June 6, 2018, that Mr. Davis gave information, and it says. That's a lot of information on a lot of people that are well. It comes out on June 6, 2018, and Mr. Davis gave information, and it says that's a lot of information on a lot of people that are well known in this community. That would not bode well for Mr. Davis or his security interests at all. Like, who they talking about though? They say well known people in the community. Like,
they talk about the people who. I had to make it look juicy for them.
I want to go play Boosie Boot Bond. Soon as he get a bond, I'm a real bro. I'm going to go get my boy out. Soon as Boosie get a bond, I go bond him out. I pay the lawyer whatever he need. What's going on? Tell me, show me what's going on. If he would have done that, then we wouldn't be here today. If niggas would have did their investigation, their proper investigation, what's going on? Let me hear the whole phone call. Let me hear this. Let me do that. If you do your proper investigation, then you'll get the truth.
Now, everybody know Boosie been going through some things lately, right? Now, if you in Boosie's shoes, going back and forth on social media is the last thing he should be doing. And unfortunately, Ralo been poking holes at Boosie every chance he get, man. So recently, Boosie then linked up with Gotti, and Ralo ended up taking to social media to address Boosie about his relationship with Gotti. Now, before going any further, I definitely want to say R.I.P. to Young Dolph, man. I ain't never heard nothing sideways about Dolph, straight up. Matter of fact, where I'm from, Dolph was tapped in with the city heavy, man. And everybody in the city ain't had nothing but the utmost respect to say about Young Dolph. So I do get why Ralo would be feeling some type of way. But at the same time, Ralo, man, your enemies ain't the next man's enemies, man. And Wack100 ended up addressing Ralo and pretty much saying just that. Check this out.
And how about you, Ralo, stop whooping? If you feel that way about Gotti, go knock him down.
Right.
But he got to worry about his telling.
Right.
Ralo telling got to be addressed, bro.
Yeah, that's a fact, though. You gotta wake that up. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, don't you gotta, once you go pull all that shit up, we're gonna run the Ralo Chronicles. I'm gonna wake that up. But you leave little Boosie alone while he fighting that case, you hear? Stop with that man. You know he can't do nothing, say nothing, round with nothing, retaliate on nothing. Man, are we looking at probably 60 months minimum?
Right.
With that man. Talking about, look at this nigga taking a picture with what's wrong with him taking a picture with the nigga?
Now, even one of Young Dolph's affiliates addressed Ralo as well. Pretty much saying, man, quit antagonizing the situation, quit speaking on the other side and all that. Especially if you ain't doing no sliding on behalf of the Dolph situation. Now, from the fans' perspective, they probably look at Ralo's antics as he really sliding and repping for Dolph, right? But that's not going to necessarily be the opinion for the ones who's really out there in Memphis knocking things down over that situation, man. So I can understand why somebody that's really out there in the midst of that real situation could be feeling some type of way. Wanting you to, it ain't nothing wrong with RIPing Young Dolph, but antagonizing and saying you smoking on big juke packs and antagonizing the situation, I can definitely understand why somebody like one of Young Dolph's affiliates is coming from. You feel me? But I'm glad that Ralo and the affiliate end up speaking and they got an understanding and some straightening about both of their opinions, man. So it's all love, you know what I'm saying? But pretty much to sum it up, Ralo, man, I just want to say, man, Boosie ain't the real reason, man, why your motion is slowed down, brother. Boosie may have spoke on your situation, but he ain't the reason why you got that stain on your jacket, brother. Address that paperwork, really address that phone call, address that situation, show that paperwork, man. That ain't Boosie's fault why that's like that, brother. So I just wanted to say that to Ralo, man. Listen, man, this Bezo. I said what I said, man. Y'all like, y'all share, y'all subscribe. And me personally, I don't agree with all of Wack100's antics, but I agree with Wack100 on calling Ralo out on this one. And it's strange Ralo ain't respond to Wack100. Maybe tune in. I guess he might. But anyway, this Bezo, I said what I said. Peace.